Oh, hey, babies! Welcome to Pop Culture Rewind with me, Francisco Meléndez.
And me, Nicole Harrington. Pixar is no doubt one of the staples of my childhood, so I'm really excited for their new hopeful masterpiece, Onward, out March 6th.
Agreed. Across 25 years, Pixar's released 25 features, and they've got a solid track record. There are maybe 3 Pixar movies I'd call less than good, and only one dud, the Good Dinosaur. The rest range from enjoyable to excellent.
But you know this, they know this. Their 10 Best Animated Movie Oscar statues know it. So let's cut the chit-chat and get down to it then. What are your favorite Pixar movies?
Well, let's start with like my all-time favorite Pixar movie. One of, I would say, top 10 favorite movies of all time. Inside Out. So Inside Out, if you haven't seen it, it's just a story about a girl who's moving to San Francisco, and it's all told from the point of view of her emotions inside her head. And I just think it's really important for kids, to get this exposure to like being in touch with their emotions. It's a really great look at what depression is, because like it's not necessarily the absence of joy only, it's an absence of joy and sadness and all these like emotions that let you react to things. So seeing that point of view about like a girl's journey and learning about herself and growing more in tune with her emotions, it's just like a really important lesson for kids, and it's just like a hilarious movie.
Totally. I love Inside Out. One of my favorite Pixar movies is Monsters, Inc. And I think it was just because it's one of the first movies I ever saw. But also, I was Boo for Halloween, like the girl with 2 little pigtails, because I thought she was adorable. Also, it has maybe one of the best jokes in Pixar movies ever, which is at the end when Randall gets into the trailer and the girl goes, "Mama, there's a gator. Give me that shovel." It's my favorite thing ever. I quote it all the time. It's disgusting. So I love Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University.
Yeah, the shovel.
Shovel.
Jokes. My second favorite movie I would definitely say is Coco. I remember that came out in 2017, and I wasn't knowing what to expect from it. Everyone was saying like, oh, it's just like an average road trip movie, and it's like pretty predictable and whatever. And that is true, but I kind of like that they use that method to talk about, death and like coping with that. There's like these amazing allegories that perhaps kids won't get, but are still present about like immigration. The whole story is about like a guy who's trying to reach his daughter and like the systems in place like not letting him. This movie came out in 2017, like the height of the Me Too movement, and if you read into it, there's like a really good like Time's Up kind of like allegory there with like the villain, and it's still like really understandable to kids. It's hilarious. The music is like really amazing. Everyone talks about Remember Me, but all the songs are just like really great, and by God, like some of the most beautiful animation I have ever seen in any movie.
You know what's sad? I worked at Disney for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw Coco.
Wait, really?
I know.
It's on Netflix. You gotta watch it.
I will. I've heard good things. I'm a big fan of the classics. Like Finding Nemo was actually the first movie I ever saw in movie theaters. Ooh. So it has like a special place in my heart. Also, Crush was my favorite Pixar character for a long time, like the turtle.
Oh, yeah.
And big fan. Also, the Finding Nemo ride, like at Disney, is like one of my favorite chill rides at Epcot. So I can't complain. It's definitely one of my go-to watches for sure.
Yeah, no, I rode that one way too much. Like when I went to Disneyland, it almost makes me wish. Like, imagine if there was a ride for Wall-E, my third favorite and movie. Like, I mean, I don't know what you would do. Would it just be like going through garbage and like you come out on the other side and your prize is like they throw a cockroach at you and that's your friend now?
Yeah.
But I just honestly I don't have much of a reasoning. It's just a really cute like robot movie. Like Wall-E's a cute robot, Eve's a cute robot, they kiss, and it's just a cute robot movie. Yeah. And it's a message about like how the earth is dying and like we have almost no hope if we don't change now, and how everything's just going to be destroyed and everything will be gone. The cute robots are fun too.
Facts. I love Eva too. She's adorable.
Oh,
I like her little plant thing, the little leaf. I'm a big fan.
That whole movie is cute.
I know. And we can't talk about Pixar movies without talking about Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story is probably, well, it's definitely my third favorite Pixar movie, but the franchise in general is fantastic. I actually personally like the fourth movie probably better than 2 and 3.
Really?
Yeah, I was a big
Interesting.
fan of the fourth one.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because the characters, are so dynamic. And, we've seen them grow throughout the whole thing. So I like the beginning and the end. The middle's great too. I love 2 and 3.
Yeah, no.
But
Yeah.
1 and 4 have my heart.
Yeah,
for
3's
sure.
my personal favorite. Yeah, I just love seeing like a kids franchise that's all the way funny, but you see like them change all throughout it. Like it kind of like grew up with you, like as
Exactly.
everyone has said.
Yes.
It's all great picks.
I know. I'm obsessed with Pixar though. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that bell. As always, if you want to see more of our great content, go to mutv.missouri.edu.
Hey, and tweet us at MUTV23 what your favorite Pixar films are. And while you're at it, tell us what you thought about Onward. Until next time, stay fresh.